Welcome back to another video. My name is Daniel from New Era Digital. In today's video, we're talking about why you have to go from offline to online for your painting business to get ahead of your competition. So if you are someone struggling to get a consistent basic amount of leads or consistent amount of appointments for your painting business, then you may want to watch this. So my past experience is talking with painting contractors, that one thing I saw a lot in common is that a lot of them are operating offline rather than online to get basic jobs consistently for their business. And what I mean by that is that they basically use a lot of word of mouth or referrals, or they have yard signs basically lined up in every neighborhood in town, or they use door knocking to get a lot of their leads. These methods all work, don't get me wrong, but it's not the best way to go about it anymore. While everything's going digital, you should probably stop going door knocking, or basic yard signs everywhere is a great place to start. Definitely, if you have money to invest into capital or you're more of an established business, there's better ways to do things that are more profitable and saves you a lot of time. So with that, I also see a lot of painting contractors are being kind of ignorant to the whole situation, and that's starting to unfold. And that's just, the whole world is going to be completely digital in the next 5-10 years. So what I mean by that is that younger up and coming generations like my generation or other generations to come forward are soon to just be straight up digital. So all these other methods that everyone's doing, like yard signs or door knocking or referrals, are not going to be the best way to go about it. They'll still work in 10 years, but there's better ways to capture new customers, and that's basically what's happening now, but it's going to be primarily like that in 5 to 10 years. So what do you do to escape the situation that's going to be upon us? Basically, it's to have a higher converting website, optimize your SEO, use online marketing channels like Google ads or Facebook ads to get a nice stream flow of basic leads. Also get a consistently post on social media, on basic Facebook. TikTok's now a good spot to go. Instagram, just basically have a brand in your local community. It's the best way to do it, so you actually can dominate the surrounding areas if you optimize in all 4 categories. So, but also what I mean by online, I don't mean lean by sites like Angie's List, Yellow Pages, or Thumbtack. Those are the worst places to go online for business because they are horribly inconsistent when it comes to basically when they sell their leads to you. They sell it for a boatload of money to 4 different businesses, and the lead quality is not even the best. So you're basically just wasting your time and just wasting a lot of money. So just the best way to do is just stay far away from them. So your primary focus should be getting a good converting website, SEO, using Google ads or Facebook ads for leads, and social media posting nonstop 24/7. You do these 4 things, you have more business than you know what to deal with. So, but this takes time, some investment, and it's just business. So if you want to have a successful business, you need to invest some type of capital to make all this work and happen. Unless you can do it all yourself, then that's great. You just save yourself some money, but you also lost yourself a lot of time. That's more important. So the only thing you can do that doesn't really take capital is SEO or social media posting. Well, if you don't really know how to do SEO, you can just quickly search it up. It's going to take understanding to even get it to work with the meta tags and everything. And also social media posting, yeah, that's pretty simple. Just before and after photos or your crew working on jobs. That's pretty standard. So those are the only 2 things that are free unless you hire somebody to do it, so you save more time. But things are going to cost money. Is a good website, unless you can create a website yourself, that also save you money. But a good converting website does work wonders in the long term than in the short term. So unless you can really make a good website yourself, then do it. You'll save yourself money, but again, time is the aspect I'm talking about. But so if you're actually able to basically afford a nice converting website, then do it. Don't pay for the website because it's more of a luxury thing. It's not something that's needed unless you have like the money to do so, just because. So with that, get a converting website, good converting website, unless you can build one, or you can find a nice converting website that's pretty cheap. Don't go on this. You can get a pretty great website for $1,000, but you can also get a nice website under $1,000, and it's pretty worth it in the long term because you can get a lot of business from your website with the SEO optimizing your Google My Business page. If traffic is sending to your website and you have a good website, it's going to return hand over fist in the long term. You just won't see it right off the bat. The only source to get immediate results is basic Google ads and Facebook ads. So if you know how to set Google ads yourself or Facebook ads yourself, you can get immediate results right out the gate and basically getting your leads and your appointments and jobs out of them, because Facebook ads and Google ads work wonders. But again, it takes money to make that work. So if you have the capital to do so, do so. But once again, like I said, you need the capital. This doesn't mean you should be scared to try things because you have to put some type of money on the line to do it, because that's just business. You need to invest into your business to make it grow. It's not everything's not organic. If it's to do organically, like your SEO, your Google My Business page, or just ranking on Google, it takes a lot of time. Like social media posting over time, like years and years, if your pictures are good, if your follower count keeps growing and growing, it takes time organically to make things work. So ads are the best bet if you have the money to do so, and it's just the best way to do it. It's like buying leads off of horrible lead sites like Angie's List, but you're not buying it. It's just for you, and it's actually much better quality. So with that, so don't be scared to basically put money towards things if you can. It should not be your last very penny, then you're doing things wrong. So if you're not able to invest at the moment in these valuable avenues, to be honest, you do have probably bigger problems on your hands. So you should better just stay offline, just use door knocking. Like I said, door knocking is not the best avenue, but at the start, it's very, very good. It's effective and it's very affordable. It's just the time aspect. To grow a true 7-figure business, unless you hire people for door knocking, you should not be door knocking until your nails get bloody, because it's the worst way to go about it, because you lose a lot of time. You should basically use your time to actually work on the business, not in the business. That's how, as an owner, you should operate. So if you're actually able to optimize in each category I just said, you should have more leads and jobs than you know what to do with. And if you successfully do everything I just said correctly, your biggest problem in your business would not be the marketing or sales. It would be straight up production and managing the number of jobs you actually have demand for your business and nothing else. And that is actually a pretty damn good problem to have, because it's easier to fix compared to everything else. It's harder to fix marketing. It's harder to fix your sales skills or hiring sales representative. Production is the easiest, even though it's hard to find good painters and make them stay. But it's a much easier problem to deal with than it's the other problems, because it's just, again, all organic. So with that, if you do get the good converting website, if you do optimize your SEO, if you do use Google ads or Facebook ads, if it's you or you have someone else doing it, and you do social media posting, everything just compounds over time. Everything doubles, it triples, and you just have more money to put forward and put forth and put forward and put forth. And it's just a compounding effect. It's just the fact that you just got to do it. The point of a good converting website is when a customer basically taps into your website and they see a nice website, they see a form they can fill out, they can see testimonials, they can see reviews, they can see past projects, your description of your company, the about us. When everything is designed nicely, appealing colors, appealing website, there's a higher chance of them filling out a form and picking you than looking for other companies and seeing what they look like. So it also makes your Google ads more effective when you have a good converting website, because it makes it more effective. If you're running Google ads to a crappy website, you're not going to get good results. It's like Facebook ads. If you run basically ads to different platforms, like if it's a Facebook lead form, it's Messenger, or it's to a funnel, if it's a crappy funnel or any of that, it's not going to convert. So you need to have a good converting website to make Google ads work. And I'm emphasizing that a lot, because if you want to run Google ads over Facebook ads, you have to make a nice website, because it makes your cost per click, it makes your cost per acquisition, it makes your cost per lead, cost per appointment, cost per job significantly less, and basically probably cut in half, because Google's already expensive to begin with. So you want to basically get everything optimized so you just have the best spend. So you're not spending a lot for each job, and basically cut in half, and your results are just 20 times better. And Google ads know basically who to target. And so for SEO, your website and SEO go hand in hand. That's also with your Google My Business page. It makes your page basically rank the highest in your area. It sends organic traffic, so you're not really spending ads, and you're not spending basically ad money or ad spend or money at all for those traffic, those people to click on your website. So it's all organic. So it's basically free jobs, it's free leads, it's free appointments, free jobs. So it's literally a 0% marketing cost, and that's the best, because it's like word of mouth but online, and that's what you want to optimize for now. So later in a year, 2, 3 years, it just works beautifully, just beautifully, because that's how you build a 7-figure basic painting business. If you optimize all 4 avenues right here online, you smash everybody. So your SEO, if you rank everywhere in your local area, and your Google My Business page optimized with the right reviews, you have 50 to 100 to 100 to 200 reviews. I do really emphasize on trying to get reviews, at least over 100 reviews, because it makes you stand out completely. Also in Google, if people search up painting businesses, your thing shoots up to the top. So it also doesn't make you spend money on Google ads, because it's very expensive. It works wonders, but if you're already ranking top on Google, you're getting all this organic traffic, there's no need to spend more money on Google, because Google is already doing the heavy lifting. When you do all this SEO and a nice basic good converting website, it already does the heavy lifting by sending organic traffic to you. So you can spend more money on Facebook ads that really would demolish everybody. When you set it up right, you have the right pictures and copy and all that sweet stuff. So, and with that, Google ads and Facebook ads, if you're able to use money in one, if you're able to do both, it's better to do both. But if you have an avenue to pick, I sincerely recommend Facebook ads over Google ads because it's just very cheaper. You get more leads, you get better results. It's just more profitable in the end of the day. The problem is you don't really know how to basically set up an ads. It takes a lot of time. You also have to follow all the leads that come in, and that takes a lot of time. And what you want is probably less time or less work, but more money at the same time. So what you should do is probably hire somebody for that, unless you want to do it yourself to understand it a little bit. And with that, social media posting, that's what Facebook ads and social media posting goes hand in hand. Like SEO and Google, a good converting website on Google go hand in hand. You have a good optimized social basically profile on Instagram or Facebook. If you run Facebook ads or meta ads, basically Facebook and Instagram, and people click on your company's profile while they see an ad and they see all this great work, all this testimonials, this basically optimized profile, the ad performs better at the end of the day. If they just see you run an ad and your profile is completely blank, they're not really convert on that ad, so you're basically spending more money and not getting as good results. So it's good to optimize everything. Again, it's like SEO on Google and a nice website. It goes hand in hand. So basically what you should do is optimize both so you can get the best results. You optimize social media posting. Facebook ads runs better, so you make more money and you stop spending a lot of money because all your results are better, cost per click, cost per lead, whatever. It's just so much better. It's basically 2x's if your social media posting is optimized. The same thing, your website for Google. If your SEO is optimized and you have a great website, everything just clicks and you're just making a lot of money without spending a lot, basically. So if you're actually able to optimize in each category I just said and just went briefly into, you should have more leads and jobs and you know what to possibly do with. You just simply do everything I just said correctly and optimize it the right way. And you actually put some time, because it's not going to be a miracle. It's not going to happen overnight, because that's just business. Nothing happens overnight. There's no get quick rich. You're not going to solve your business. It's going to take time. It's going to take a month, 2 months, 3 months, but it is what it is. You got to do it to get to the other side. So if you actually do everything I just said correctly with basically everything you have, unless you give it to somebody else or unless you do it yourself, then your biggest problem in your business is not going to be marketing or sales. It actually be just straight up production. Because of all the great marketing efforts now, you have all these opportunities to get more jobs. You're able to actually price your jobs more, so you're actually able to make more money, and you're also kind of be able to actually be a little bit more picky in who to work with, what jobs to take, because you have all these options to take. So that's also another big plus. You're actually able to make more money. Your profit margins are higher because you have all these appointments. You could be getting better sales. You know how to basically sell a job better to make more money. It's just a compounding effect. So your biggest problem will be just straight up production, and that's a great problem to have because it's easier to solve a bottleneck in production compared to everything else. All you got to do in simple terms is to either hire more subcontractors or just hire more painters for your business, and that's it. Of course, the hard part then is to find the good painters, but it's a better problem to have than worry about getting when is the next job. So with that, if you think you're interested in someone to give you more jobs than you possibly know what to do with, what you can do is just DM us or book a call through the link or in my bio to basically book a call with my team so we can get you straight away. We're going to give you more jobs than you possibly do it, but we also need to see if you're a good fit for us so we know we can help you. But if you're interested in basically learning about what we can do for you, our services, our systems to basically double, triple your revenue, just basically book a call through the link. But to end that off, my name is Daniel. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, push notification for all our new upcoming tips and videos that we're going to push out. But with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.